Good evening. How we doing, guys? A little bit different night, a little special treat. Gonna be doing some friendlies here for a little bit, and then it'll be a one-on-one with JBone. What's going on, Alan? He will be joining me via chat, so you guys will be able to hear what he has to say as well. James, what's going on? And it's not meant to be very competitive or anything. We're just looking to basically unwind after the tournament. As I'm sure James can tell you, and streaming and playing the tournaments, it's taxing. It's a lot to do because not outside of just learning it, but you have to be able to teach it to other people as well, or at least understand how you're playing it enough that you can talk about your shots educatedly. What's going on, Tater Tot? So I felt it was a good thing to do. I'm thinking I want to do something like this every Monday after a tournament. Maybe we can cycle through different guests. I don't know. Haven't gotten that far yet. But definitely something a little more fun, a little different than what you're typically used to seeing on golf class streams. So that's the plan. Is anybody that is in this room want to get on the list for friendlies? Alan, would you mind keeping the list today? And I'll let you go first, Alan. That way you can then keep the list afterwards, if you're cool with that. Excellent. So as of right now, Tater Tot will be after you. James, you getting in? I don't know if potato means you're playing. Alan, we'll just have to make sure that we can challenge each other. You are already on my Facebook friends, so that shouldn't be an issue. Oh, always want to go to 1 versus 1. Let me check. Let me check before we start who I need to add that is already in here looking to challenge. Brendan, what is your Facebook that you use that'll be connected that you want to play friendlies with? No worries, James. If you get ready and there's room, just shout out. Granted, this is going to be a short, 50 minutes to an hour of friendlies before Jesse's on, so won't be able to get through too many, but what I'll do is I'll keep this list up and running for future friendlies so that if there's someone that doesn't get to, then we can get them, first thing next time. I think we are, Brendan. Correct profile there? All right, added. Sean, let's check you. Sean Utterback, is that what it's under? Top profile? You have to add me. You're set to private. So I'll type my name in the chat for what people need to look for. I wish I could like pin my comment. I can add one. Haha. Here we go. I got a blank space because I'm not going to use my clubs. Give me 2 seconds here so I can put this up. Add. All right. That'll help people that are coming in that aren't here now, that want to hop in. They'll know who to add. Or all I got to do is say right there, the blue word. Hey, Brian, how's it going? All right. Should be good to at least get started here. I'm going to set up some lower level clubs. Not going to go completely bottom of the barrel, but I'm going to make it interesting on myself. Kind of want to play with the Tsunami. I know it's crazy ranked, but I have no practice with it. Give me 2 seconds to set these clubs real quick. I'm not going to go with that. But I don't want the Goliath either. That's crazy. We'll go Backbone. A little more standard. Kind of want to try the Falcon. What is that? About the same accuracy. We'll go with it just to try it out. Wedge. We'll go Skewer. We'll go Razor. Lose a little yardage on the rough. And we'll keep the Malibu instead of the Spitfire. A little more fair for some of the lower level. And I will only use Basic or Marlin, but you guys are free to use whatever you want. Oh yeah, I will after I play Alan here, since I already know that I can see his request. Let's see. What do we want to do? Brian, if we're not Facebook friends, add me there. You see my name on the screen. That's what you want to look for. Wi-Fi is on. Should work. Oop. Friendly sucks. For whatever reason, friendlies is the one thing that it always tells me I have issues with connection. No problems ever with regular play. Occasionally, it'll tell me before a match that I don't have connection, but I never have any problems in the match. Got the perfect shot. Ooh, you undercalculated. Still should be safe there, though. And I'm definitely playing the Marlin against you. Now you got some skill out there. Need a little help. Welcome to my world, Howard. So weird to not have music in my ears, but once I'm chatting with Jesse, that'll be impossible. So getting used to it now. I wish you could look at the stats of your club in the middle of a match. It's been so long since I've used the Viper, I have no clue. Okay, I forgot I put Hammerhead in. I know what my Hammerhead is at least. This wind, it wouldn't matter all that much. Oh, I won't let up on you. You know, I might be using Marlin Ball, Basic Ball, and some odd clubs that I don't normally use, but I'm still going to try to get the ball in the hole. Um, Send one when we get to the shootout. Hey, Steven. How's it going, man? Okay. 10-4, Brian. Oh, I forgot. I'm probably going to have to restart my phone. Um, Sean, it won't show me you sent one. And then I'll add anybody that's added me. My Facebook that I'm playing under is on the screen there, Bradley M. Wall. So make sure we're friends there. If we're not, add me, and I'll be adding you in a second. What's up, ATM? I got your new request. I added it. You think so, ATM? You saw that shot there, right? All right, let me go make sure I accept anybody that sent one real quick. Restart Golf Clash. All right, looks like that's all I got at the moment. I thought so too, but just want to make sure. Um, you guys can pick any ball and you can pick whatever tour. I don't mind doing any tour. So just so everybody knows. What's going on, KB? Glad to catch you. Welcome in. What's going on, Ben? Is that you, Brendan? No, not late, Hal. This is only match two, so I got you on the after this. What's going on, Warrior? There is a list, but the list is not very long, so I'm pretty sure if you get on it now, you will still make the cut. Once JBone gets on, then we're going to be doing just JBone, me and him one-on-one for the rest of the stream. So got about 35 minutes or so. Should be able to get a few people in that time. Hey, okay, cool, Brian. Um, when me and Brendan are playing, If we get the shootout, send it to me when I get in the shootout. I think Daryl. Let me see 1 second here. So weird taking that shot with the hammerhead. I didn't even see how that shot turned out. I hope I have a good chance here. Looks like I'm fairly close. Thanks, Hal. I didn't have the stream up for a second there, so I didn't see the chat for a minute. Thanks for the game. Good game. I mean, that was a nice played regular hole. Unfortunate you hit the water there. Thanks for the sub, Brandon. Ooh, that was so ugly. All right, I got you after this. Oh, that's going to stay in the rough. That's going to stay in the rough. Hey! Cut it out. It happens, man. It happens. That's no excuse, Alan. I'm looking at the chat every moment. It is harder. You do definitely get distracted this way. It's harder to keep your focus. Oh. I mean, at least when you understand the whole mid, max, min thing, you know, you shouldn't be far on an approach shot, ever. Even if you're in the sand or whatever. I mean, even if you hit great. It should be relatively close. Obviously, there's exceptions to that, you know, certain holes, certain shots, but nice, Warrior. Now you're finally getting up to the second tees. I honestly think Tour 7, though, is the second tees are still easier than Tour 6 the first time you actually encounter it. 'Cause the distance on Tour 6 is pretty crazy. Yeah, no breakfast. It's the way that tour goes. The first couple times you go into it, you just lose. Because even when you're good at that tour, you're going to be like hovering above 50-50 because the shootouts are lottery shootouts, or at least a good chunk of them. What's going on, Tim? This is my main account. It should say Bradley. You might have my Brad's Golf Clash Facebook added. Yeah, that happens for sure. Tour 10's got a lot of. Yeah, I'm still new to it. You know, I haven't like. I've even stepped back and went back to Tour 9 for a few games just to kind of rebuild the bankroll after and I had lost one in Tour 10, then two in Tour 9 in a row, so I was down a little bit. So I went back to Tour 9 just to kind of build back up. And now I'm back to where I started, so ooh, I'm gonna hit the rough. Oh, that was ugly. Thanks for the sub, Mandalish. Welcome to the club. Good game, Brandon. Not bad, no breakfast. Not bad at all. My chest was awful. My chests were all around pretty bad. Hey! Dear, can you please take Rilo? Pretty shot. Let's see, Brian. What you got? Hey, Steven. Uh, why does my own chat have top chat? That's so stupid. I should see everything. I'm probably gonna have to go back out and re-add people and reset Golf Clash again. Oh, that's right. I forgot I brought this. Boom. Get in the hole, Brian. What's going on, Helios? Thank you, guys. I was a little lucky. I have never, ever, ever once played with the Falcon, so not really sure at its patterns and stuff yet. So a little bit of luck on my side there. Wish I would have had that luck this weekend round instead of there, but I'll take it. I'll take fun shots any day. All right, cool. Good game, Brian. Let me go back out and make sure I accept these requests real quick. Should be good since we requested there. All right. Who's next? Who is next, Alan? Aha. Ooh, this is a tough hole to have the rock on, that's for sure. I think I can still get there. I think I can still get there. Oh yeah, we're getting there. Barely, but we got there. Thanks, Brian. Some good sportsmanship there. Nice shot. Is Mr. Snuggles advanced? You know, is it like leveled up at all, ATM? Or is it just a new account, or you just rename your account? Woo! Way too hard of a hook. Lucky that even caught the fairway there. Ah. What's up, Troy? I'm going to be missing the chat for 2 seconds, checking this message. Apologize, someone is having issues figuring out how to chat. Trying to help them. Oh, I'm so early on those tonight. How's it going, Stacy? Good game, Steven. Oh, you're going to be a gentleman and take it to a shootout. So, if anybody is watching via mobile and they're not aware of how to chat, usually at the bottom of your screen there should be a little arrow where it says top chat or live chat, probably top chat. If you click that, it should open the chat box up and you should be able to watch, or you should be able to see the chat like you normally would on a PC and then be able to chat. If that doesn't work for you, then I suggest downloading the YouTube app directly if you don't have it already. Oh, you shit. This might be ugly. I have no idea how much to underpower this. James, I didn't think you would ever say those words. Oh, my bad, guys. I even knew it went out and I adjusted my cord but didn't fix it. Where's my... Oh, it closed my app for some reason. There we go. Apologize, guys. I unfortunately don't think we're going to get to see it. Well, I didn't get to see your shot, Steven. You might be happier that no one got to see that. But you wouldn't be the first. Water Hazard was worse. That's a tricky hole. It gets people. And even weirder going from the first tee with a marlin ball. So I'm still using a wood, but it's totally different. It's weird. Man, this hole again? That's crazy. What's up, Santos? Totally guessing the rings on this. Not too shabby. No specific rules, although who's still on the list, Alan? How many are left to play? Excuse me. Thank you, Stacy. I bet you ATM is loving this account. This is me and ATM. You were the one supposed to be keeping the list, man.
Rilo, come here.
Shoot. You might, Santos. Fixing it, fixing it. 1.68. Yeah, Hal, make sure we are friends. at that Facebook Bradley M. Wall. And anybody else that is on the list? Good game, ATM. That's another tricky little shootout hole that gets a lot of people. Good luck, Hal. Everybody, if you have a registered YouTube account, you have a channel. Just because you don't submit anything doesn't mean there's not a channel there still. Man, I am really sorry, guys. I'm switching the cord around, so hopefully connection's better. I'm guessing that's the issue. One way it disconnects like any little touch, the other way, not as bad. Hopefully I don't time out, because if I try to take a shot, yep, see how it changes my screen. And then I'd lose my thumb would let go wherever it said it was. Giving you a chance on this one, because I could have definitely played that better with the tailwind. At least got a little tailwind. I might be able to actually reach this time. Oh, get in the hole. Ooh, nice shot. Just happy to be on the green from back there. Any tour, Santos. Oh, I think I just missed that putt. Nope. Santis. I thought it said Santa for a second. Anywhere, Santa. Tiny bit more gas on there. Awesome, Daryl. I believe we have Brandon next, and then Santos. And you can be third on the list if we get that far. As soon as Jesse comes on, the friendlies will end. But anybody that is left on the list will be added to the next list. Santos, I believe Brandon is first. I'll get you after him. Good game, Hal. I'll go ahead and send the invite. If he declines it, then I'll know he's not ready. What's going on, Kenneth? Oops, see, Jesse just got online. Yeah, that happens. We'll put you first on the list for next time. I'm going to get one in with Santos real quick, and that'll probably have to be it. Cool, Jesse. My list is just about done, so I've got 2 or 3, depending here. Santos, you there still? Hop on in, send a request. I've had that happen, Jesse. I got one of my Apocalypse unlocked out of my free chest. I actually swear up and down the free chests are the best chests. You know, yes, they suck sometimes, but I have gotten more stuff consistently from the free chests, I think, than at least silver and gold. Nice. Two awesome cards to get out of a free chest, for sure. I think mine that I've gotten free that were like, holy crap, was Apocalypse and Endbringer. And Thor Hammer in my baby account, actually. Maybe Playdemic is giving away gold right now. Oh, this stream won't end, Alan. It's gonna just stay right here. Man, I cannot believe that didn't come back. What's going on, Ray? Nice. 2 is really good. Got you on the after this, James. Nope, it's on mine. Jesse will be audio through here. Nice shot. Nice shot. Nope, that's off. Tell from where it bounced. Close. Close. Good game, Santos. All right, James, I'm bumping it up to a Quasar for you. I know you didn't put in no wimpy clubs for me. I was expecting a lot lower of an overall average of clubs from you guys. I could have probably played normal clubs and it would have been still pretty darn fair. That's all right. It's friendlies, not much coin at risk here, so. All right. No, there were no restrictions, James. Likewise, Santos. So this will be the last one here, Jesse. So then, Brandon and Daryl will be first for the next list on next friendlies, whenever that is.
Wow. Cutting that close. We're going to play safe. We're going to play safe. Yeah, and just so everyone knows, if you ever see me online, feel free to send a friendly if you want to. If I'm not doing something, crucial, I'll be happy to play. And especially if you're looking for any kind of, in-game pointers, give me a message on Facebook ahead of time so I know, and then I can look for things. Because if I assume you're just playing friendlies, I'm not going to pay a whole lot of attention. I'm just going to have fun and play with you. But if you do want any help, like a little bit of one-on-one, and I can't promise that I can spend a lot of time with people, but if I'm free, I am always happy to help. It was close. It was fairly close. Clubs, I do not know. I'll tell you that. I know my hammerhead a little bit, but not super specific. I know it enough to make decent little calculations, but not like I know, my sniper or even I know the Guardian better actually, and I hate the Guardian. Say that as I'm playing James. He's gonna make this out of spite now. Hey, Brandon. Dun dun dun. This is a good shootout hole. Whew, man, but I am at the worst distance. That's gonna be hella short. Yours for the taking, James. What's going on, Dwayne? Enjoy yourself, Stacy. Thanks for tuning in. What's going on, John? That's how it goes. It goes in streaks. Even if it's just, a few holes at a time, or it could be days at a time, but this game is streaky. Nice shot, James. All right. Open up this little pin chest real quick. You there?
What's going on?
All right, let's see. How is the audio, people in the chat? Can you hear Jesse?
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. I did change my headphones, so hopefully they're just as good as the other ones were.
All right. So far, people can hear you. Says good, good. Yes,
Awesome.
I heard them. All right. Give me 2 seconds. I just want to refill my drink here, and I will be right back. Did you have any thoughts on what tour?
I'm up for any tour you want. 3, 4, 2. Play some tour 1 if you want. Don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say a tour one with some like just all common clubs would be a lot of fun. I think.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Not really concerned at which ones you pick after that point because none of them are spectacular.
We could maybe each pick a couple and then let the viewers pick some others.
I'm cool with that, especially since they got a minute while I make this drink. How about we will pick Driver and Wood, and they can pick the rest.
All right, which one do you want?
I would say I'm thinking I'd rather go Rocket.
Sounds good. I just upgraded that one to level 10.
Nice. Yeah, all my commons are almost all max at this point.
Okay, so Rocket. I'm gonna go with the Hammerhead.
We could do the Hammerhead if you want. It's not a common.
What level is yours?
Level 2 on this account.
Okay, mine's a 3.
I mean, it would be pretty fair still. I have no problem with it.
Yeah. Alright, we'll go with the Hammerhead.
Daryl said all dunks, and Alan said all dunks, please.
That'll be interesting.
Of course, ATM said down in 1.
Okay, so ATM's gonna pick the down in 1. Go ahead and get your drink and figure it out.
Yeah, I'm working on it right now.
Ben says the Grim Reaper. James says we should play with blindfold.
Oh, that's not going to work too well. I would probably hit a full slice every single time. I could do Grim Reaper if you're down with that.
Okay, let's see. Well, let's see. Next is the long iron. Which long iron? Grim Reaper. Okay. Let's see. Okay, got that.
Mine's a level 4.
6. Dang, I didn't realize I had such a high level Grim Reaper.
Oh man, that thing's probably going to be kind of crazy, actually.
All right, short iron. I'm gonna go with the Apache.
Yeah, we can do that. No one ever uses the Apache.
Since James got the Apache twice today on his chest.
Oh, I did too. I got that out of my expert chest. I was pretty bummed.
I kind of got a theory going with these chest openings that, like, when you open them during certain parts of the day, you're like guaranteed to get certain clubs. I don't know. in foil. I'm not sure.
I don't. There could be a million ways they work out that kind of stuff. All right, wedge is down in 1. We all know that. Rough iron.
Down in 1, level 7.
Yeah, mine's level 7 also.
Alright.
Kenneth Ivy
Rough
says,
iron.
play without moving the target.
Wow, that would be interesting.
Yeah, you'd have to completely use spin and slice to go where you want.
Some really slow needles going on those drives. What? Alright.
All right, it looks
So
like we
rough
got
iron.
Machete and Amazon are the 2 rough iron picks.
Let's say we go Amazon.
I'm okay with that.
What level is your Amazon?
4?
I just hit 5. I got like crazy chest. I had like 5 upgrades from my chest today.
Nice.
I don't know if you saw it.
No, I didn't see your chest yet, actually.
Alright, and sandwich. Very nice.
ATM says Castaway, and Stephen Bateman says Desert Storm.
I say Desert Storm since it is. What's yours at? Yours has got to be max, right?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go with the Castaway. I mean, not the Castaway, the Desert Storm.
Okay. Interesting bag. I never would have ever just picked it.
Yeah. What kind of ball are we going to go with? We're going to stick with like Quasar, Navigators, Basic, or Marlin?
I say anything up to Quasar is fine. ATM says Marlin, but Stephen Bateman wants all basics.
Marlin, Quasar. Well,
How about we go basics? And unless we both have a hole, we're like, you know what, I want to do this, then we could ask for approval from the guys. Like, do you guys approve of this ball here?
Okay.
Because there may be, I don't think we'll need it too often, but there may be a hole or two where it really would be nice to have a little spin. I mean, it is all, up to Tour 4. It's not like the coins are going to matter or anything. And I mean, I'm down to dunk as much as I can. I'm not going to dunk wood, though, guys.
We'll do an agreed upon dunk. We'll get to a shot and we'll agree. Try to dunk shots. How about that?
Okay. So your clubs are all set? Ready?
Let's go up here to the top and look at them. All right. Nope. I had my off-roader. I got an upgrade on my off-roader to level 6. It's better than my Nirvana 5.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. You'll have to watch the chest opening because I sit there and compare them and just like I'm like in awe of like how much better the off-roader is.
Did you say Nirvana 5 or
My
6?
Razor, Nirvana 5. So when it hits 6, then it might be better, but I still have quite a while to hit 6.
Yeah, my off-roader is only 4. My Nirvana is 6, and Nirvana just, it crushes it.
Yeah. The rotor picks up quite a bit of ball guide and accuracy. It goes up to 96 accuracy.
Wow. Yeah. Mine's 5 away from level 5. It's getting close to that. So is my Grim Reaper. All right, back to the Amazon. All right, I'm back to ready.
I'm ready. Whatever. Go ahead and send me an invite, and we'll start. We can just kind of go through the tours if you want. I don't know. Do a couple here, a couple there.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Sounds good.
I don't think I've played beginner tours since, starting the game on each account. I don't even know if I've ever done a friendly in beginner tour before.
So if you need to know the slice rings for any of these clubs, let me know because I do have my papers on me. Just in case we want to slice some like Grim Reapers or Apache.
I got the slice chart up as well, just in case I needed it, but
Yeah, definitely not going with snow.
yeah,
See, we'll go with basic ball. This first one is that what?
yeah, this one's definitely basic ball situation.
It's been a while since I played this hole.
This is one I miss, actually. I kind of wish they'd throw this in a tournament.
That would be interesting, but they could make it like a par 3.
I don't know if they could.
They could redo it and shorten it up a little bit.
Yeah, or they could just add a little
Make
length
like
to
a
it too.
long
There's
par.
not even a second tee to this hole, if you didn't notice. Oh,
I don't
basic
know.
ball,
You ever
basic
played
ball.
disc golf?
Say it again.
You ever played the game disc golf?
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan.
Really? Okay, cool. But sometimes you'll go to these courses and they'll have like these par 3s. Like, there ain't no way.
No, I know for sure. Illinois has got some really crazy ones where there's like 900-foot holes. It's like, are you kidding me? It takes me 4 throws just to get down there. I don't think the slice is 50 rings, Kenneth.
Slice for what now?
Oh, Kenneth was messing with us. He's like, the slice is 50 rings. Do you want to...
Let's see.
I think 50 rings, you'd probably be like damn near aiming behind you.
I'm looking to see what has the highest slice possible. Looks like the
Probably quarterback.
backbone at level. Talking about like okay, you're talking about drivers. No, the quarterback's only a 22. The backbone is a 28 slice. Level's heavy.
I'm dunking it. Trying to. Oh, I hit great. That's probably not dropping.
No, it's down in 1. No. Sit back.
Hey, Sandy.
Oh, I got one. We're gonna do shootouts, right?
Yeah, as much as we can. I mean, if you accidentally get one from long or whatever, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
have any control over that. Man, stupid down in 1. I just don't understand why they would really make this club.
The pole.
From here, it should.
Nope. Alright. Pole right now.
Oh shit! I thought you made it. I was not paying attention.
I should have made it because I should have known you would make it from that. I can't remember how many holes there are.
Probably like 4 or something. I can't imagine very many, since they all have 1 tee and you can't put them anywhere else. Man, I watched move away from the chat for 2 seconds, and it's like I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, kind of. There definitely was the down and two there. I have I have clearly stated many, many a time, dunking is not my thing. I can do it, but I don't, so I'm not very well practiced in it.
I remember going through a phase where I like tried to dunk everything. I quickly realized this is not good for my game.
No, it's really not. It doesn't help you learn what's going on the greens and stuff. Rocket with a basic ball. 338. With tailwind, wasn't that?
Wow, that ball.
And that's at a level 5. The club's great, the ball guy just sucks. Like, once it gets to, like, level 4, I think before that the accuracy's too bad to really rely on it, but still good for tournaments if you don't have a higher level Nirvana or something, though. It at least has applications. It's not like the down in one where it's just an awful club, or the boomerang where it's just an awful club.
You know, it's not gonna like save you completely in a tournament. You know, because you're still gonna have to chip probably and make the save after you use it, but it will definitely get you up near the green out of a mess.
Yeah. I mean, barring like a few holes, but there's always exceptions to everything. But yeah, that's just got mean distance. And then a bunch of topspin too to help it out.
I think this is the hole everybody tries to play to style up their albatross.
I could see that. I could definitely see that. Yeah, I forget about that. Like, stat padding in general. I'm not, never been one to do it. But I forget that people do definitely do that, and that's half the reason you see people, like, in lower tours, in regular tour play. I never understood, why don't you go just play friendlies to go do that stuff? Because at least then the other person's not, like, laughing at you when you try to dunk the shootout and stuff, you know? ATMs, I'm shaking big time on this stream with all the dunking. We still got you there, Jesse?
You can definitely tell who does not use the down and one ever. I upgrade it, but I never use it.
Oh yeah, I used it like when I first unlocked it until I unlocked something better, I think. Or like my dart went up another couple levels and I was like, this is just, why would I use this club? Ball Guide is just so good. I gotta pay more attention because we're not going to shootouts.
Except Aaron's application into the 19th hole for the 10th time. Aaron, you must have like 5 accounts in there by now.
I like that sentiment, KB.
Hope I don't hit a tree right here.
Yeah, that's the one thing about Power Slice that can get you is you can hit obstacles that you're not really thinking about because they're normally not obstacles.
Went over the tree.
Forgot, what did we have in Castaway? Oh no, Desert Storm.
Oh, Desert Storm.
Alright, I'm gonna go straight for this bunker and have some fun.
I hope it makes it there.
No problem.
Got some confidence in the Desert Storm, huh?
I mean, you should practice with every club. I guess this is a chance to do it. Daryl says he almost hit the hotel in a power slice in the Tour 9.
Now I have this club inputted into the golf flash notebook algorithm, but I don't believe they've played enough with it to collect proper data on it. It's not flying true to form at all.
I mean, I know that a lot of the lower level clubs and stuff, they probably take one shot and they're like, okay, so here's our number for this. Let's figure out with math what it should be for the rest. And that's not going to work very much. All right. I hope this, but okay, good. I was like, I hope this thing has some curl. Oh, that's going to be so bad with that good. Oh my God.
Yeah, you're down in one range now.
Yeah. At least it makes ATM happy. It's got to go the other way around though, like where the person dunking's the one shooting first. That way we know.
I have faith you can make this one.
I should. Anything right outside the green, it should really be down in one. Especially with 1.4 wind, it's not even really wind.
I'm glad you know that now, James. That's pretty funny.
I had to look up and
I mean,
read that.
before you might not have known.
Ooh, that could have come off the stick bad.
James, actually, if he was in your expert group this week, you would have tied him. All right, now this is going to get interesting here.
Later, KB.
I think we got the. Oh, there we go. For some reason I still have my Guardian in. Let's see, got the Grim Reaper.
I could swear I saw you shoot with a hammerhead.
No, I hadn't used the Hammerhead yet.
I actually need to go back and rewatch one of my streams because there was a time I had the Guardian. I think it was the Guardian, and I could have swore I changed my club out. Or actually, it was like the other way around. Like the hole before, I would have used the sniper, like for sure.
Yeah.
Because it was a par 3, and then the next hole I didn't change anything, or at least I don't recall changing anything, but I somehow had the Guardian in.
You know, it's happened to me several times where I actually changed out a club, got into the hole, it wasn't there.
Yeah, I've had that happen.
And I go back to the bag, and it's there.
Yeah, I've had that happen.
Game glitch.
But at least that one I understand how that happens. But if you didn't do anything and a club changes, then it's getting weird.
Yeah. Any early predictions about what course we're playing next?
I I kind of think Tour 5 again.
Tour 5 again, huh?
Unless they have a majors, because then it'll be Tour 6, like probably the, what is it, Southern Pines? Is that what the original Tour 6 is?
You think they'll use Southern Pines again for a major?
Yeah, unless they add new holes, because I don't see them doing City Park. And, oh, they have, what is it, Namhe Cliffs? Is that the other one?
Yeah, what Creepy Cliffs was played on. Haven't had that one in a while.
Yeah, that might be it. I could see that happening. Because otherwise, they've spread everything around and used all the tours in like 3 tournaments.
Right.
So it's really hard to guess. I'd love to see just a whole new tour added. That would be the coolest thing. Just kind of shove it in between 6 and 7 and move 7 and all of them down a notch.
Yeah, to do that.
It'd probably really mess with trophy counts and stuff, though. But I'm sure they could figure it out if they wanted to.
I would still like to see them do a tournament where they like limited the ball you could use. That would make it real interesting.
Yeah. Or even, I've seen many people suggest a basic club tournament. That'd be kind of cool, too.
Those are fun.
It'd be so hard, but it would be fun. Because at least everyone is exact same playing field then. Just skill is the difference. When did you start playing this game, JBone?
Was really can't really recall exactly the date. I got serious a little bit after, like before Christmas time, Thanksgiving tournament somewhere in there.
Okay. Do you remember the first tournament you ever played?
I didn't really start doing like guides and stuff like that until February. That's when I kind of really got more into the YouTube thing.
I was really close to the same area of when I decided to start getting serious about it. It was, I think, just after Christmas. So I think I didn't make the weekend round, and I was really pissed about it on one of my accounts.
Can't remember what was the very first tournament they had.
Oh, this is uphill, isn't it? Go a little past the hole. Come on, slow needle.
Oh, that was close.
It's hard to judge that. Like, what's more important, the uphill or the 1.4 wind?
Yeah, because all these shots we're taking with it are from elevation. Daryl wants to know about the use of topspin and backspin.
It's very shot specific. There's no real quick way to describe how to use backspin or topspin specifically. I don't know how to. I would say think of it as just a method of controlling the ball to make it do what you want to do. Not so much about like countering the wind with it, because it's not really what the backspin and front spin's for. It's for getting the ball to stop short on a green or hit a slope and roll backwards, or topspin is mostly just for getting distance as much as you can, or making a certain hop or something like that. Other than that, I can't really give any specific details without like a shot in front of me to explain it that you're looking for an answer. Any thoughts on that, Jesse?
Yeah, I would definitely say that the use of topspin and backspin are different depending on the type of shot you're taking, depending on what club you're using. Like around the green, the only time I really use backspin is if I'm in a bunker. I usually like to use 1 or 2 bars of topspin, little short chips. Um, there are some people that'll use like all their topspin and drag it all the way back. That is one method, and it works fairly decently. But then you are completely relying on the ball guide.
Right.
We do know that ball guides are guides.
Yeah, and they lie. Yeah, like that's a good point. Like, and it's all play style, really. Like, I'm the type of person that 9 out of 10 times, if I'm shooting with like a short iron or a long iron, I'm going to use something like 2 backspin. That's kind of like what I feel like is the sweet spot for those clubs, to get the ball to be a little more on point with your measurements.
Get in the hole.
Boom. Nice shot.
There's a grim ace for you. Drink to that one.
Like chips, I'm a big fan of the running chip, where you put the target as close as you can to you at the end of the green, and max topspin or whatever topspin you need to get to the hole.
Yeah. I've been burned on that a few times, though.
Really?
Especially, that works okay if it's a fairly level green. But when you start having greens that have lots of slopes
back out so we can change clubs.
then I feel like that's not usually the best approach to it. It's a flat green, yeah, but if it's not, I don't know. I don't trust that ball guide to that much of a degree.
I do think it depends on club too. Like, if I have a level 5 Firefly, I absolutely will trust the run every time. But like a level 3 or 4 Rapier, you're going to be more accurate with a regular chip shot.
Yeah. It definitely does depend on your style of play, what club you want to use in that situation. I love the Firefly, but I really like the Embringer.
Yeah, Endbringer's great.
I'll use a level 2 Embringer over a 5 Firefly.
Really? See, that's where I would defer. Like, I have a level 4 Endbringer and a level 5 Firefly, and I debate constantly on which one I want to play with.
Are we going to change out clubs?
Yeah, we can change clubs too.
All right, change the down and 1 out.
Did you have the Guardian in for real, or was that a glitch?
No, I had it in for real. I just never had to use it. I'm putting a hammerhead now. All right, so wedge-wise, what do you want to go to? We'll go to the dart, play a little bit with the dart.
Yeah, we could do dart.
All right. And I'm fine with sticking with the rest unless you want to change up the driver. So we're moving up tours.
Yeah, you want to go QB?
Sounds good.
Think I'm pretty much good with the rest. I wish we could play like ATM says bunny ball.
I don't have any bunny balls.
Yeah, I think I have like 4. I'm not going to use them on this. Yeah, I wish we could play like Tour 7, Tour 8 friendlies just so we could be like, all right, let's just do big dog. But I don't even know if there's like a hole we'd ever actually use it in Tour 2. You'd be pulling it back. It'd still make it interesting with the crappy accuracy. But my big dog is also maxed.
Nice.
First maxed rare. Everything else is like a million miles away still. Like, how do you max the big dog before the Apache? That's crazy.
Some really good cards, I guess.
This actually is one of my favorite tours.
Tour 2?
Yep.
I'm trying to remember what courses are on Tour 2. I have to pull up Golf Clash to remember. Oh, this is the albatross hole right here.
Yeah, we want to go power slice on this one?
Can, sure.
It's going to be, I think I'm going to cut back on the top spin just because we have no side spin. Let's see.
Did you go on your adjustment? Watching.
About 20, 22.
What it's supposed to be.
It probably would have been fine with side spin. It's just, I never have taken a slice shot like that that was trying to be, you know, down a fairway like that without side spin. Well, actually, I probably only went about 19 because I didn't really adjust for that wind.
Get a full hook right. Now you didn't go off the. You didn't go with any kind of landscape.
No, just regular phone curl.
Regular. Yeah. And it makes a difference too when you're taking that shot. Sure.
I don't even have, I've never installed an app to do landscape mode.
You know, it's only useful really in certain situations. It can be like kind of, you know, when you use it, you kind of over try too much sometimes, I think. It's only really useful in certain holes. I'd say hole number 1 this last tournament, it was very useful.
Oh man, that was so ugly. Good old Amazon. If you don't hit perfect, watch out.
A little top spin on this one.
Well, yeah, and also I just really actually started learning the slice, so I would have really had no reason to have checked out landscape mode before.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's really only helpful though in certain situations. Like hole 9, 18, you probably could have tried to use it, but I think the shot would have been a lot less consistent this last tournament if you were using it. You know, you really only need foam curl. I see a lot of people make a big deal about people using landscape mode, and it's not fair because they don't have access to it. But I mean, people that are using tablets have access to more curl than anybody using phones too.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
And I don't know
played
that it
briefly
makes
on an
that
iPad.
big of a difference. I don't think that it creates that big of a gap to really, be worth the fuss.
That was super weird.
Did you like that? You never seen someone slice their putt before?
No. I've seen people
It's-
slice
it's a-
like dunks from right outside the green, but I've never seen someone slice a putt. Not intentionally, at
If you
least.
get-
I've seen it happen
if
on
you get
accident.
good at it, it can be a very accurate way to make a putt. Oh, I hit exit by accident.
I do that all the time. I'm surprised I haven't already done it. Oh my god, this cord is awful.
So you just play with a direct connection to your laptop,
Yeah, to my desktop.
to your desktop.
It worked fantastically until my cord started going bad.
It must be an Android thing because we tried for the longest time and tried to figure out a way to do that for RJ. Couldn't figure it out with his Apple phone.
Oh, they might not have it. Well, I know this program that I have works for Apple, but you have to pay for it to work with Apple. It's free for Android. ATM, it's not $5 for a phone cord, man. I bought a $20 one. It still doesn't work. I need the official Samsung cord.
$5. Must want it to slow it, charge in like slow motion.
Yeah. If it was $5, I'd already bought two.
If you want to get a good cord, you gotta spend a little money.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it'll be breaking in about 2 weeks.
they get you on that cord game.
RJ, what's up?
What's up, RJ? Yeah, this is I think I've had this phone for like 9 months or 10 months, and the cords are just starting to go bad, so I'm not upset about it, but bad timing. I'd have almost rather they went bad like, a week before I started streaming. I wouldn't have known though, because they charge just fine. It's just the data connection.
It's a nice little ball guy right there.
Definitely better than the Amazon.
True. Oh, right there.
It's never enough, RJ. Believe me, I wish I had 100 million. I suppose it does get to enough. Once like you could play Tour 11 and not even think about it, then you're probably not wishing for a higher bankroll very much. But before that, you always want more. Like for a long time, ooh, that took a funny bounce. For a long time, I used my bankroll as my measuring guide at my success in this game, like how good I was. It's not a very accurate way to determine skill, but that's how important it was to me. That's because I don't know about you, but my first probably 3 months of this game, I was god awful. I didn't play very often either, so my clubs took a millennium to upgrade. So I would frequently go back down to like 4,000 coins and just be pissed off because I could never play anything real. You see all these great tours in front of you, and you're like, I can only play this stupid tour 2. But once you get past it all, Then it's like, okay, I'm at 50 million. I want to get to 100 million, so I could safely take a gamble on tour 11 if I want. So I can't. I also do want to, sometime in the near future, not yet because my clubs aren't there, but the near future, I do want to just take a stab at a Masters tournament just to see how I do in that crowd and with those wins. But I want 100 million before I give away 10 because I'm likely going to be doing
right
that.
now?
What's that?
What are you at right now?
Like 50, 52 or something like that, I think.
Okay. Not a very good win for this hole.
I was not
Did you
paying.
try to dunk that?
I was not paying any attention.
Okay. No, you didn't try to dunk that. The hammerhead is probably not a very good dunking club.
No, it's not the worst though. I feel like the 50 accuracy range is really like the best for dunking, at least when it comes to distance. I think my hammerhead's at 65 accuracy. It's just a really weird number to get your measurements exact. That's why it's hard.
A bit more. Roll right in.
I wonder who was closer.
The Grim Reaper is actually quite an accurate club, let's say.
There was a time I played with it for a little bit. You know, earlier game before I unlocked. I think it was my first epic I unlocked actually.
Yeah. Well, there have been a few tournaments where I've like tried to find ways to work it in as something funny, but just you never figure out a time to use it. The one of the par threes from this last tournament, the one where you have to skip it off the front left little fairway area. That one might have been possible to use it on.
R3, you skipped it off on the previous tournament.
This last tournament, it's the golden shot. It's currently the golden shot.
The hard or medium.
Hard.
I'm brain
You
farting. What
either go
holes?
with the little rough.
I took
the
one
rough
of them
bump.
this morning, but I haven't really looked at them yet. So
It's the one you played with your guardian, and you jumped it with a ton of backspin and curl and tried to go to the hole. I can't remember what hole it was. It was like hole number. I think it was the second par three this last tournament.
oh, okay, yeah. I know what hole you're talking about now. It's because I don't play that hole at the Guardian. That's why I was confused.
Oh, you played it with sniper.
Yep.
Okay. How did you do on that hole?
I got close a million times, never got one.
Yeah.
I've got the shot pretty consistent because that's like the only way I play that shot in shootouts for the most part. The left side rough bump. But it's a hard one to get to drop that way, that's for sure. You know, I think my hate for the Guardian mostly comes from I used it in the period before I really understood the wind in this game, and I wasn't understanding how the wind was screwing up my ball so bad on the bounces with the backspin.
Yeah.
So I never really learned how to adjust for it properly, and it made me resent the club. Not, like now that I use it, knowing what I'm doing, it's not bad. I don't do horrible with it. But it's just something I never think like, oh, this should be the club I use. Like, it takes someone else usually telling me like, dude, why aren't you using the Guardian here? I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. That's a dumb mistake. Some I know better, like the par 3 from from the New York tournament, that you like basically, go straight to green, Guardian backspin down the hole. That one I knew like that was my route. Even though I knew you could play it with iron from the bounce, I remembered in the previous tournament I really hated that bounce. Like, it was so inconsistent, so I didn't even want to mess with it.
One thing I have learned though is they have started, getting wise and changing up the holes, especially around the greens. Because they are reusing holes. I used to like play holes to the tee how I played them the last time they had them in a tournament. And I've realized that's not really a good strategy to use anymore because of how they are making holes. You kind of have to approach them as like a brand new hole every time you see them.
Which would probably be true even if they didn't change them too, just because your clubs are changing and the winds are going to be different. So clubs changing probably more important than the wind, because you learn how to adjust the wind correctly. Then the direction or speed doesn't really matter that much. But your clubs changing is huge. Yeah, like this is a sneaky one that if you didn't know better, you wouldn't know they changed it. It doesn't look different.
They changed it right out there next to the hole.
Yep.
They flattened it out just a tad.
Thanks, ATM.
Hey, that is enough.
Put him in the cage for a little bit. No, don't do it aggressively like that. He's gonna freak out. Here. Well, that's why he went directly under the thing. I'm not telling you not to grab him, but if you get angry, he's gonna hide. Just grab him and tell him. Sorry, guys.
Is this currently the medium?
I believe it is,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Which I really can't believe.
What do you think about them not taking 2 par 3s out of the tournaments now for golden shots?
Too much backspin. I think they should do it whenever they could, Like, I'm wondering if maybe they have some kind of statistic on how many people ace how many holes throughout the tournament, and if it's either too high or too low, they just don't use them.
Because the last 3 golden shots, they've taken 1. The hard has been from the tournament, and the easy has been just some random, really easy hole.
Maybe they thought all of them were too hard to be the medium.
Yeah.
I don't really agree. They're hard to. They were all hard to get the drop, but I felt like all of them are fairly easy to at least get in there.
Yeah. Have you taken your golden shot yet? This one?
I did. I got the scarlet chest.
The scarlet? Was that the red?
Yep.
Red ring? Okay, not bad. Which route did you go?
Rough bump. Left side rough bump.
Middle rough bump?
No, the left one. Actually, I went for it 2 out of 3 times, I think.
Yeah.
And the first one was bad, but that's just because I never do it with a long iron and I didn't know the spin needed. So then, second one, I got to adjust properly and got there. And then the The other account, I tried the fairway hop. I rolled.
I went straight for the rough bump, straight at the hole every time. I was trying for the ace. I think that's really like the only way to get the ace on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's 100% your best chances, like by a good margin.
If you have a tailwind, it's definitely the easy shot. But you get side wind and headwind, it's basically impossible. Or really just not smart to try.
Too much. I got to deal with those trees.
Oh,
Golden
good old
shot, no count.
hammerhead.
Medium. You couldn't get there on the medium chest, ATM? Come on. Come on now.
Oh, that ball better roll. Oh, that's going to be a nice long putt. So we're going to move to tour 3 next.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
We'll change up any clubs.
I think I want to change the sand. Desert Storm's killing me. Actually, probably sand and rough.
The whole one time you used it.
Yeah, it was just so bad feeling. I did not like the way it felt at all. Felt unnatural. I need a little more accuracy out of those clubs. The needle's moving fast enough as it is. I don't want a grate to be like 20 yards off to the right. Oh, damn close.
Didn't have a distance. I knew I didn't have a distance there because I didn't see the pin move at all.
What's the score? I'm not sure. We'll find out in a second.
That's right, RJ. 100% correct. If your wife appears on your stream, you have to invite her to the 19th hole. So true. Because if she applies, James is going to accept her.
There isn't a Mrs. Clash book. At least not at the moment.
Girlfriend, wife,
Yeah. She's my girlfriend. She's not my missus.
I think we need a proposal on stream. Want some viewership? That would get you some viewers.
Probably.
It'd be the first ever Golf Clash proposal on stream. Here you go.
I'm not surprised that that's gaining approval. Am I red? Really? Or is it the light? I'm probably red. ATM's like, wait, I might do this first.
ATM's got to stream before he can do it. I think you're right, James. I don't have the stream running. All I see is the chat. I might be getting him in trouble later on tonight. I don't know. Hope not.
I don't think so.
Okay. August 26, 2019. I really just want to know how you came up with that date.
He's planning it all. He's already got it all
mean,
figured out.
Is that like your birthday or what? All right, so we're gonna move to tour 3, and we're switching up the sandwich. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I'd rather go. Oh, Castaway's worse. Wow.
So that means you want to go to the Spitfire now?
Man, sucks to want to say Malibu.
You want to go to Malibu? All right. Go to Malibu.
Okay. I'm gonna change up the wood. Let's go. Let's go with the Viper.
The Viper, good old Viper. All right.
Short iron we can leave. There only's been like 2 or 3 short iron shots.
Yeah.
You good with
long
the wedge
iron,
still?
We'll change the long iron up. Yeah, I'm still good with the dart. I hadn't even had to use it yet. You sticking with the Grim?
Yeah, Grim's fine.
Okay. I really actually don't